What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. A few days ago, a guy left a comment in one of my videos, and he was asking what kind of camera gear I used. And it got me thinking that I remember when I first started thinking about doing YouTube and was wondering about what camera gear I should get. What is the best I can get for the best price, for the cheapest price? Because I didn't have a lot of money to start. And so I was looking for cameras and everything and trying to do research, trying to figure out exactly what I needed to start a YouTube channel on a budget. And so I sent Preparedness 1 a message through Facebook Messenger and asked him what type of gear, what type of camera, microphone, and whatever tripod and things that he used. And he didn't reply. He looked at it but didn't reply. So I started making some videos after I got my own. After I just went ahead and started making some videos on my iPhone, and I made those, a few videos. And about 10, 15 videos, I guess it was. It's been a while back, I don't remember exactly. And I sent him another message and asked him to take a look at my channel, and if he liked the channel, would he give me a shout out? No response. He looked at it, but no response. But whatever, you know, whatever. I don't know what the deal with that was, but whatever. But anyway, this video isn't about that. This is about people wanting to start a YouTube channel. They're starting out with no knowledge at all like I did, and they're trying to figure out what is the best gear to get without spending a lot of money. The camera I'm filming on right now is a Canon Vixia. The Canon Vixia HFR 800, I think it is. It's a good camera. It does really well, especially outdoors. Indoors, like I'm indoors right now, I have lights over here and a light over here, and so I'm trying to light this up the best I can. The camera works really well. The Canon Vixia works really well outdoors. So if you're, and it's about, the camera's around $180. So if you're looking for a really budget camcorder, the Canon Vixia is a good first step, especially if you're going to be filming mostly outdoors. Indoors it works okay, as you can see, but it's not the best camera for indoors. But you might have a camera right now without having to spend anything. Your iPhone or Android device, any more of these have really good cameras. This is actually will film better video than the Canon Vixia will. The only trouble with the iPhones are, that I found anyway, is it's a big pain in the butt to try to get the files off of the iPhone or the Android, especially the iPhone. I've not tried the Android, I've tried the iPhone, and I know it's a big pain in the butt to try to get these files. Like you film a video and you get these files off of this onto your computer into the editing software so you can edit that and upload it to YouTube. That's where I had my problems. That was this right here is getting the files off of it. But as far as the camera quality goes, this is great. This is better video. This offers better video quality than the Canon Vixia and most other camcorders actually. This is the iPhone 7. I don't know if I said that or not. The newer iPhones have even better cameras than this. So this is actually shoot 4K. This camera and this iPhone will, but I don't use the iPhone for shooting my videos. When I first started out, I used I think it's the iPhone 5 for my first few videos, and I was trying to figure all this stuff out, and I managed to actually shoot a few videos on the iPhone 5 and get that uploaded and off the phone and upload it to YouTube. But the videos weren't all that good. I think it was like 720p. I had it set on it. I didn't know nothing about that stuff either. I didn't know what frame rates and things, or know anything about that stuff or how to set it. But you can get these phones, and they make special microphones especially for these phones. You can also get an adapter to use any other microphone, just about any other microphone with these to improve the sound quality. They're lightweight. All you have to get is something like this to put your phone in. It simply just raises up and you just clamp it down and then put it in your tripod and you're good to go. Put a external microphone on if you want better sound and you're good to go. And this whole thing, you probably already have an iPhone or Android device. Spend another $25, $30 on a cheap tripod and another $20 on the mount, $40 and you're ready to go. No problem at all. It's a good way to start. As far as the tripod goes, this little tripod right here is the one I use. This is Amazon Basics, you can see. And it's a good tripod. It's multiple positions. I mean, it adjusts all kinds of different lengths, positions. It cranks up. The top will crank up. You have to loosen this little thing here. Then it will crank up and down to get the right sizes that you want. The legs all come down for different sizes. This right here, you just twist this and the head swivels. So it has multiple positions. It has a level gauge right here to show when you're level. This tripod it's decent quality. It's not super quality. You can spend $200 or $300 on a tripod to hold a camera. Whereas you can get this for, it's less than $30 this thing is on Amazon, best I can remember. I'll include links in the description box below so you can check these prices and stuff. But I think this is less than $30. So you can spend, instead of spending $300 on a big fancy tripod, some people do, you could buy 7 or 8 of these if you want it, you know. But I ain't had no problem out of this. It works really good and it's pretty solid. Take care of it and it should last a couple of years. And it's best of all, it's cheap. You don't want to spend a whole lot of money first start out making YouTube videos, because YouTube is, people think YouTube when they first start out is going to be easy. YouTube isn't easy. YouTube is definitely a challenge. I had one of the most popular prepper blogs on the internet at one time. I did so for 6 or 7 years at least. It's one of the most popular blogs about prepping on the internet. And I got like 15,000 or 15,000 plus page views a day on that blog, and it was awesome. But it seems like a lot of people now have stopped reading blogs and watch YouTube videos. How many people do you hear talking about their favorite blogger? Used to be people had favorite bloggers. Now people talk about their favorite YouTubers. So that's one reason, one of the main reasons I went to YouTube, start making videos on YouTube. I would rather blog, but the viewers, the audience is on YouTube. So I had to adjust my strategy and start making YouTube videos. And I will admit, when I first started making YouTube videos, I was horrible. I absolutely hated making YouTube videos. I would have rather took a beating than to make a YouTube video. And it would take me all day to make a video that it takes me now 30 minutes to make. It was definitely a challenge. And I thought about giving up several times. I did give up a few times and actually stopped posting any videos, uploading any videos for 2-3 weeks at a time, a couple of different times there. But I would always come back, keep trying to learn. If you're interested in starting a YouTube channel yourself, for most people, it's going to be difficult, because this is like speaking to a public audience. It's like you're standing up and you're talking to thousands of people out there. You know, there could be thousands of people actually see this video. And if you're kind of an introvert, if you're a little bit shy, then it's hard to get started. It's hard to get your motivation, and it's hard to get your point across, and it's hard to be enthusiastic when you're making the video. You want to try to bring all that stuff over through the camera to your audience, and that's hard to do, especially when you first start. But if you keep going, and every video you make, try to get a little better with each video. You're not going to be, I'm still not Mr. Super YouTube channel awesome presenter. I do the best I can do. I do a lot better now, I think anyways, than I used to do. And I try, with every video, I try to get better. I try to take a little step better. If I can improve this much on each video, then I'm improving, and that's what counts. Keep trying to improve, and you only can improve by actually doing. You're not going to improve your videos by watching videos about improving your videos. I did that a lot. I wasted a lot of time watching other YouTube videos about how to improve my YouTube videos. You can do a little bit of that, you might learn a few tips, but don't put too much time into that. The thing you need to do is start making videos, and you'll get better at making those videos. Each one, just strive to get a little bit better with each one. But now let's get on to my current equipment that I use with my YouTube videos. I already showed you the tripod I use. It's Amazon Basics, and I will use my iPhone to take some pictures. Sometimes I will take a picture just specifically for the thumbnail, and I will use the iPhone with this on the tripod and set it to 10-second delay, and then I will get in front of the camera and do my pose or whatever I need to do for the thumbnail and take the pictures like that. But most of the time I just pick an image off the video, a still from the video, and use that as a thumbnail. But you're better off to take the time actually to take an actual photograph that you set up specifically for the thumbnail. But it takes more time, and I need to start doing that more. I do that some, but not all the time. And I need to start doing that all the time. But onto my camera gear. Like I said, this is a Canon Vixia right here. If you're starting out, Canon Vixia HF R800. If you're just starting out and you don't want to use your iPhone and you want to keep it budget friendly, then the Canon Vixia is the best choice that you can make. I did a lot of research on this, and I used this camera for a lot of my earlier videos, and it's a pretty good camera. The sound quality on the camera is awful. You can see here I'm using a little lavalier mic on here. This is a Boya, and it's that's a 20. I think it's a 25-foot cord. It's a Boya. I forgot the numbers on this, but it's a little. I'll link to this stuff in the description below. It's wired, so the wire just runs out and runs into your camera. But this will improve your quality of your audio tremendously if you're using like this Canon Vixia, because the audio quality, like I said, straight from the camera, sounds absolutely horrible. This costs us, I think it's $19.90, something like that. It's under $20. I think it's $19.95, $19.99 or something like that. You get this, like I said, it's a 25-foot cord, so you can stand out 25 foot away from your camera, and you'll get this audio. You'll sound different than me. You probably sound better than me. If I'm a country boy redneck, you'll probably sound better than me. I don't know. Some people might think you do. Some people might think you don't. It depends on the person watching the video. That's with everything else. They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Some people can't stand my accent and the way I talk. Some people loves it. So that's just the way it is. If you like it, that's great. If you don't, I don't really care. Just the way it is. But anyway, this is will improve your audio tremendously. So you can get the camera for, I think it's like $199 for the camera, the Canon Vixia HF R800. Tripod for it's less than $30, I remember. It wasn't, I bought it anyways. I will include links in the description box below. This for $20, so you got less than $300 right here in your whole setup. Camera, tripod, and microphone to improve your audio. If you want to go with something like a shotgun mic instead of a lavalier mic, you can use something like this. This will improve your audio greatly. The only bad part about it is the Canon Vixia doesn't have a cold shoe mount, which this requires, but you can rig up something on your tripod to put this on the tripod like I did. And this will improve and increase your audio sound and volume greatly. This is the Movo, and some people likes the Takstar, but I have both of them, and this one sounds better, I think, to me, and this is one I recommend you get over the Takstar. But the Takstar is good too. This one is about $30, Takstar is about $30, so they're both budget friendly and will increase and make your audio sound a whole lot better and increase the volume of your audio over just a plain audio offered from the Canon Vixia. Now let's get into my gear I use now. I still use the Amazon Basics tripod I just showed you over here. I keep all of my camera gear in this bag right here. I ordered this bag off of Amazon. I don't remember how much I gave for this bag. I think it's around $25 or something like that for this bag. But it holds all the gear I use besides the tripod. Sorry folks, my eyes are burning from this allergies. I get sick of this stuff after a while. I took allergy medicine this morning, and they're still bothering me. They're getting a little bit better now, it seems like. So maybe in an hour or so, I'll be normal and sound normal, can talk normal. It's hard to talk from your mouth when you can't breathe out your nose. But I'm trying. I'm doing my best, guys. This is the current camera I use, and this camera right here offers a whole lot better video quality than the Canon Vixia. This is still get a 1080p. You can get this in 4K also, but it's more expensive than 4K is. And really for YouTube videos, 1080p is all you need. I set this on automatic settings. I don't fool with any of the other stuff in it. The manual settings and things, I just leave it on auto, and it offers really good video quality. And it's a lot better video quality than the Canon Vixia, but it's more expensive than the Canon Vixia. This one is around $400 something. I actually couldn't afford this one, so I ordered it off of Amazon, but I put it on a low payment plan. They take it out of my checking account every month for payments on this, but it's improved my video quality tremendously. This is a Panasonic full high definition HCV770. This is a really good camera. It's what I use now, and as far as I know, it's what I use as my videos go on in the future. Because I don't think I will get any better video quality from a camcorder than I get from this one right here. To me, this offers, I've had 3 camcorders in my life. The other one, I forgot what it even was. It's been so many years ago. And the video quality on that thing was awful. I got it at Walmart. And it's actually my first video on this channel where I'm shooting testing the bulletproof gravel wall. And I used that camera. It's the first video camera I ever had. And the video quality and the sound on that thing was awful. So later on, I got more interested in YouTube here a little over a year ago. So I started using my iPhone, like I said. Then I got the Canon Vixia, and it was easier to deal with. The video quality wasn't as good as the iPhone, I don't think. And the sound isn't as good actually either, but it's a lot easier to work with. You put your memory card in, film the video, take it out, stick it in your computer, and you're ready to go. With the iPhone, it's a huge process, to me anyway, to get the video files off the iPhone and get it on the computer and get it edited and things. And so it's a lot easier to use the Canon Vixia or a camcorder. They also make mirrorless cameras and DSLR cameras, and they're expensive. They can get complicated to work with. I don't own one. Me personally, I prefer to use a camcorder, and that's what I'm going to continue to use, the camcorder. But this is what I use right now. Video quality is excellent on this. Sound is actually better on this, but I still use external microphone on this. As you can see, this has a cold shoe here, which the Canon Vixia doesn't have. The cold shoe mount is for, like I showed you this shotgun microphone a minute ago. The cold shoe mount goes in like so on your tripod, so it's back here out of the way of your camera lens, but it goes up on top and just plugs in and turns on, and it improves your audio greatly. Whereas the Canon Vixia that I'm using right now doesn't have a cold shoe mount, so you have to rig up something like this on your tripod or even on your camera. There's videos about how to do that on YouTube, but I just added a cold shoe mount to my tripod. Or you can do like I'm doing right now and use this lavalier mic. But this is a good camera, and I'll put links in the description below, but this is the camera I use right now. The shotgun mic that I use with this camera is this little guy. This is a smaller microphone than the Movo, as you can see. This has most of this microphone is actually wind muff. The microphone is that big right there. It's actually real small. You can use it like this inside the house. Outside, you want to put this on to keep the wind sound from being too bad. It actually blocks the wind quite well. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro, and this one is about $60. But now you can't use this microphone with the Canon Vixia, because you have to have, the Canon Vixia has to have a microphone like this, or like the Takstar, that uses an external power source, like a battery, like you can see this 9-volt battery here, this one uses. The Rode Video Micro, it doesn't use any batteries at all. It uses the power from your camera to power the microphone. But this will not work with a Canon Vixia, because the Canon Vixia doesn't have any power. It doesn't produce power to power the microphone. But now this, the Panasonic with this microphone, works well, because the Panasonic has its own power. You can see it's a lot smaller profile than the Movo I showed you a minute ago. But this will work with this, but this won't work with the Canon Vixia. This is a good microphone and has really good sound quality. Again, it's the Rode Video Micro, and it works really well. It's really lightweight, so it ain't gonna weight your camera down. This shock mount here, people don't like that shock mount because they say it's flimsy, but this is made to take your cord and put right in here like this. Once you get it's easier when you get it on the camera. You put your cord in like that, and that keeps the microphone from shaking too much. Why this microphone shakes is because when you're moving around your camera, this helps keep the sound from transferring from the camera movement into your sound of your microphone. So that's what this is for. That's why it's flimsy like that. But you can hook this in back here like so, and it makes it more sturdy if you need to do that. But it's a good microphone, has good sound quality. Like I said, it's about $60 and works really well, and recommend it if you're going to use the Panasonic camcorder. The other thing I use, these are, I've had good luck out of Movo products, and these are a wireless microphone. You can see you have, this part goes on your body, put it on your belt, run this up through your shirt and hook it, and this goes on the camera. You can see this has a cold shoe mount also. And you just plug this into your camera, turn both of these on, and you can be a great distance from your camera. I've not tried to see how far this will work, but I watched other videos on YouTube, and the guy was going out probably 100 yards from the camera, and the sound quality was still great from this microphone. This is a Movo WMX1 wireless receiver, and this works really well. They make a cheaper version of this. This one's about $100 on Amazon, and they make a cheaper version of this. I've got the model numbers of it, but I had to send it back and get this one, because the other one, the sound quality was good on the other one. I'll look at model number up, but I will post the links to this in the description box below. The other one sounded really good, but it would cut out as you were filming. You would be filming, you wouldn't know it, but you would have silent spaces in the video, so it wasn't working right. I've not had any silent spaces in the videos using these. These work really well, and this allows you freedom from, you can be a good distance from the camera. You don't have to have like the inconvenience of a cord hooked up to your body, to your camera, to trip over and deal with. You can use this, and it's wireless, and you can be away from the camera. This is good for making instructional videos and things like that, where you want good quality of sound, but you're not going to be standing right in front of the camera all the time. You're going to be moving around and things. And this works really well for that. These are recommended for a wireless microphone system that's budget priced. Another thing you want to get, no matter what camera you use, is some extra batteries and a charger. These batteries are for the Panasonic, as this charger for the Panasonic. They come with the charger, and the Canon Vixia and the Panasonic both come with their own one battery. But you want to get an extra battery in case you're filming and your battery on your camera goes dead. You have an extra one just to pop it in there and continue making your video. You also want to have an extra battery in case your battery goes dead and won't charge anymore. That's not happened to me yet. I've had this Canon Vixia right here for just about a year, and the battery still works great in this. It's got the original Panasonic battery that came with it. I have some extra batteries in here for the Panasonic also. I have two. I recommend 2 batteries for any camera you get, and an external charger you just plug into the wall, and it works better than the chargers and the batteries, or it's better than the charger that comes with the camera. Well guys, that's really it as far as my camera gear goes. I have these lights over here. I don't know, I'll try to turn this camera so you can see these lights. You can see right there's the light that I'm using, and over there on the other side is the other light, and those are, both lights together were, I think, like $49 for both lights. If you're going to be filming any videos indoors, you need good lighting indoors. The best lighting you can use is lighting outside. And if you're doing your videos outside, you won't need to buy any lights like this or anything like that. You won't need it at all. You can film your videos outdoors, which I prefer to do. This video, I'm shooting it indoors because right now it's sprinkling the rain outside, and I don't want to be outside in the rain with the camera because the camera isn't waterproof. Canon actually makes a Vixia that is waterproof, but with that camera you can't use any external microphones or anything like that. But that'd be a good camera to use outside in harsh conditions. I don't own that camera, but they say that the video quality is the same as on this camera. Trouble is, like I said, they don't have no external microphone jack, so you're stuck with the sound of the camera, and the sound coming straight from the camera isn't good at all. This is a lot better sound. This right here helps it sound a lot better. Shotgun mic will improve the quality of your sound. And sound, when you're making YouTube videos, is very, very important. The sound quality is actually just as important, if not more so, than your video quality. So you need to have good sound quality for certain. Good sound quality should be one of your #1 priorities. Camera quality, video quality is important, but sound quality is just as important as your video quality. Canon Vixia is good, but not as good as the Panasonic. These are the 2 I've used. This is the one I use right now. If you're getting serious about doing YouTube videos, then I'd get this camcorder, or you can get, like I said before, a lot of people is using mirrorless cameras and DSLRs and things like that, but I'm not going to get into all that stuff. I'm going to keep it simple because I want to have something I can just put in, hook up to the tripod, plug my microphones in, and start recording. I don't want to be fiddling around all day with a bunch of adjustments and things trying to get the best picture. I don't want something I can put on, plug it in, start it up, and start recording. My dog wants to get up here with me, my little house dog. This is Faith, by the way. I've had this dog for 11 years. She's been a really good dog. She's a good house dog. I found her when she was first born. She was about that big. I've raised her ever since. She's actually had some health issues. She's hurt her back at one time. She was paralyzed for over a month. The vet said she never walked again, and she got up and started walking after about 2 months, and she still hops a little bit and wobbles some, but she gets around, and she's in pretty good shape for her age. But anyway, guys, if you're interested in starting a YouTube channel, I hope this video helped you some and give you some ideas on some equipment that you might need and where you can keep it in a budget price range, because most of us are working on a budget. I know I definitely am, and you want to start out on a budget. And like I said, you can start out with your iPhone, for that matter. If it's something you like to use, you already have, it's free because you already have it. If you can get by the transferring the files from your phone to your computer to your editing software. By the way, speaking of editing software, the editing software I use is Filmora. I tried several different ones, and Filmora was the best one for me, the easiest to work. It's still kind of complicated when you first start. It seems like it is, but it's not really that hard. You can go online and find some instructional videos to watch about how to edit videos with Filmora. Filmora works really well. Like I said, I've tried several, and that was the best one for me, so you can give it a shot. I don't have no affiliate link with Filmora or anything like that, but I will include a link below to their website. You can check it out if you're interested in this stuff. I'll include links to all this video equipment in the description below. You can check that out and the price on Amazon. Hope this video helped you all, and good luck with your YouTube channel, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.